Hello, hello, and good morning. A rare morning slurgy stream while the family is still resting. I've got my coffee. I've got my Battle Brothers. I'm ready to rock and roll. This is a atypical time, but should be good. All right, so I got my phone in my pocket. Gotta reorganize my life myself. So I think we made some good progress yesterday after our little mini disaster in Goblin City. We're gonna need to get we're gonna need to get the card upgrade. We're gonna need to get some barbarian throwing weapons. We could probably use to recruit 1 or 2 more bros, and then I think we'll have a fully rounded out squad with some backups. So, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? What's my plan? Ammo is cheap here. We could get a bonk here eventually too. So I think we buy this ammo, we sell the things that we just got from our adventurous noble at the end of last stream. We want to make our way north and find the barbarian madman too. That's something that will be on our list. But we'll certainly want the card upgrade before we do that kind of adventure to the north because, well, they hate us there. Music stream when? I've thought about that. I don't really have a good setup for it. But I thought about doing something like that. Just playing through some fingerstyle guitar. I'm actually kind of out of practice. I haven't been playing that much the past half year or so. For me, music kind of goes in ebbs and flows, where I have very musical periods in my life and very non-musical periods. Also, hello, Just Nom. Alright, so let's just go out exploring. Zenithot 2, company cheerleader, cheering on the team. Minstrel weaving tales. You just feel the urge to pick up the guitar sometimes? Yeah, basically. I have periods where I get like sort of manically obsessed with learning certain songs or I don't know, figuring out a new arrangement or, you know, whatever. All kinds of... Why are these brigands just sitting still? It's weird. I see you've removed the no politics talk from your caption. I like living dangerous too. Well, that rule, I guess, still loosely applies. The reason it was in my caption was specifically because an election had just taken place, and I didn't really want this stream to be a place where that was discussed whatsoever. So... Brigands are just listening to slow dancing in a burning room. Isn't that... what's that one dude's name? What's his face? John Mayer? Is that John Mayer? It might be John Mayer. Very wise. I want to watch your stream peacefully. Same. I want to be able to stream peacefully. Look at this little guy. This little hatless raider on his high ground spot. It's kind of cute. Cute little guy. Wow, warbow on day 50. Oh, we had the warbow on day... I gave a number in the last stream and was corrected, but it was like 20 or so. So we got that warbow very early on, which was super nice for obvious reasons. Warbow is one of those weapons that is very effective against the early game enemies that don't have much armor. Hey, der Hirnschmelzer, the brain melter, pulling out a flail, hitting the guy in the head. Slurgy is a closeted warbow enjoyer and manipulated the game to always give him a warbow. Could be true. Who could even ever know? Corvus Korak hit this raider who's missing his body armor in the head with his whip twice. Disaster. The only time you don't want headshots. I know, right? This Slurgy guy could just be a big cheater, a hack, a warbow enjoyer. And y'all would be none the wiser. Could be a big, fat liar. Sitting on my throne of lies, enjoying my warbows. Goblins sitting on a throne of dead bodies. Goblins are somehow they found a way to be my arch nemesis yet again in this run. They're very good at that. I guess that guy can just rotate, huh? Goblins find a sneaky way to be my enemy in every run. So for those who don't know, earlier, my stream yesterday, we were just walking up to the Goblin City to plan our future attack. It spawned a camp. We got attacked in the mountains. We were definitely nowhere near a power level that can take on Goblin City. And we managed to scatter and flee partially successfully. The shamans locked many bros down and we had a small tragedy that set the team back substantially. But it is what it is. I've set the time constraints loosely enough that we can still recover. All right, thrower tank, this beautiful abomination of a build. Need to decide what we want for the final perks. So a big question mark is if, when this bro is fully kitted out in their final gear, how much fatigue will they end up having to be able to use things like Indom? Might be enough, actually. But I'm thinking that for this level, what I might do is just simply give him bags and belts. We can store more shields, so we can have a variety of shields for different situations. We can have more throwing weapons available, because he does sometimes run out. Let's do it. And it also gives him fatigue, which is pretty necessary. You'll have Headhunter on throwers? Yeah, this is a pretty special snowflake build that isn't going to be able to take sort of the... I don't know what to call Headhunter on a thrower. I do like Headhunter on a thrower. Quite possibly Xerxes here. Could he take Headhunter? He maybe could. Xerxes here, my original plan was to do Fearsome Killing Frenzy, but I could be convinced to do Headhunter. Headhunter plus Frenzy. Could be kind of fun. 70 hit point tank is insulting. Sort of. It's kind of true. I think actually for a forge tank, if they're spamming Indom, which this guy is clearly not, hit points really doesn't matter all that much. It's more fatigue, resolve, and melee defense that matter most of all. But 70 hit points is still a little insulting. But he's a poacher. He's just a simple little clumsy guy, you know? Master Maticus. Definitely a hero rising up from the ashes kind of thing. At least that's how I'm choosing to see it. I think you've brought the poacher game to another level. He's definitely a special snowflake. If he lives to see Monolith, then the miasma will hurt him bad. Well, we're definitely... He will live to Monolith. That I shall decree. And he's going to be a great candidate to wear one of the items of the Idjarok set. In which case, miasma won't hurt him much at all. I still might not even bother putting the Idjarok set on him. We'll see. TBD. Alright, Akibio. It's been missing Relentless in this kit, so I think let's circle back and grab it now. We'll grab Relentless here on Akibio. It'll make him able to be in the right place in the turn order when we need him to move early. He's going to be not the fastest of Catal Bros, so he's going to be fast enough that for most enemies, with the exception of goblins, he'll be able to go before them even if he waits. But goblins, he won't. He'll be a little bit too slow, but that's okay. Against goblins, we're going to be just sort of charging forward with him anyway. And I don't think I want to do anything with any of these items. Der Hirschmelzer. Go and level him up. Could pump his resolve one more time from 50, since we know we're always going to get these +4s in hit points, and he's got tough, so he's got a pretty decent pool of hit points to pull from. I think we'll go ahead and do that. We still don't really have heavy armor to put him in. We definitely want to find some more fallen heroes and things like that to dagger down. Fallen heroes, brigand and nomad leaders, things like that. As a stopgap, heavy armor for him. So on this level, what to get? He's also going to end up with somewhat low melee skill, where we could make him a flail fatigue neutral. I wouldn't hate that. A flail boy. So if I did that, I wouldn't want to grab quick hands, but quick hands would be useful for now. Yeah, quick hands for the win. I mean, quick hands is probably the most useful perk for him in this current moment. And I think especially when I'm using Spear Bros, I kind of like quick hands on my fatigue neutrals. I like having reach weapons available while the spears are still screening enemies. I'll grab quick hands. It's still good. Get him a reach weapon of some kind. Alright, I suppose we'll just sort of blindly explore to the north. Try to accumulate some more stuff to fill our caravan up with. Bring it back to sell and then get the cart upgrade, because boy do we need that. Kind of desperately. 99 storage capacity. Just ain't cutting it. What's our food situation? Looks good enough. Good enough for a little trek to the north. We got our trail mix. Really big mountain ranges through the center of this map. We've had this abomination over here that it looks like continues over. As Northern Raiders, that's kind of annoying, since we'd like to be able to make efficient paths to the north, since we don't have any friendly cities up there. We could always end up getting the event where, once we have a monk and enough renown, etc., where a northern faction will want peace with us, and we can pay him off. We may end up doing that. Oh my goodness! Alright, Curious Shipwreck. Wonderful. Speaking of wanting to get more money, so I'll go ahead and update the legendary command. Camp busting will be painful with the friendly towns being so far away. Yeah, exactly. Alright, we got the Golden Goose, which While it's sitting in our inventory, we'll generate 15 crowns daily, but the real benefit to the golden goose is the 3,000 crown sticker price. So we're gonna find a good place to sell it and get our full money's worth. We don't need to go do that now though. We can keep trying to find camps to bust. My god, this mountain range is ridiculous. 4.2 if you can get the collector to be in town. Yeah. Yeah, ambush trade routes or collector or whatever. Anything that increases the sale price in a big city is going to be good enough for me to sell it. Sell the goose and gamble on a hedge knight? No, we'll probably sell the goose and get the card upgrade. I'm not above gambling on a hedge knight though. We could use 1 or 2 more bros to round out the team. The hedge knight could be a good one. Alright, we got some cute little undead. Looks like based on turn order and where that guy fit in, right around 90-ish. So faster than our banner, but slower than our initiative bros. Looks like a necromancer. So necromancer and then just a ton of zombies here. We're hoping that there's a fallen hero because we would like their armor. Good morning, gamers. Hello, C-Roy7. Good morning, good morning. It looks like there's no fallen hero though, unfortunately. Just regular old zombies. So we'll hole up in the center with our spears, as we do. Gonna end up using a decent amount of ammo in this fight, but I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine to do that. We'll save a little bit of ammo by using the war bow instead of our javelins on Xerxes. It'll do more damage to the unarmored enemies anyway. And they've got terrible defenses, so warbow works. In this particular circumstance, anyway. Give the guy a bonk. Kibio daggering down some zombos. We love to see it. Seaworry 7's probably just about out of ammo. I wonder why that zombie chose not to go there. Weird. Every once in a while I still see an enemy decision and think to myself, huh, why did that happen? Somewhat frequently, I would say, actually. Especially if it's one of my own dogs. Okay, let's go for a stun on this Zombo. Oof, miss. That could end up hurting. Poor Roxton, it's me. It may take a little... Yeah, that wasn't too bad. See, like here, I'd like to put a dog down and have it go up here, but I can't trust it. Finally running out of stamina on our spear bros. They've held out for long enough, though. Can mean it's a good time to get our dogs down. And stop using our ammo. I was gonna use the word wasting, but that seems a little extreme. We're not wasting our ammo, we're using our ammo. Getting very close to closing the gap on this Necro. And we'll finally end this tide of zombies rising up from the grave. Should have sniped that necromancer with the warbow. Another Reddit special. one of the #1 recommended pieces of advice. Things talked about on Reddit. Sniping a necro with a warbow. They're obsessed. I can't explain it. Whoa, 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 that's my dog. Only if your archer has bullseye. Right, exactly. What are the chances realistically? Like of sniping the necromancer? Pretty low, even still. Right, because you only go from a 25% hit chance, basically. Assuming you've got really good ranged attack. With bullseye, then it goes to like 50%. And is it even enough damage to kill him? I don't know the amount of hit points that a necro has. It's not something that I pay particularly close attention to. I don't think a warbow can one-tap him though, right? So you have to do it twice? It just seems so extreme. You can one-tap with Hento. Oh sure, if you hit him in the head. But that's probably still assuming... I suppose he always has light head gear on, right? He's always got this... something like this hat. There's also the cowl, the like hood thing that he can wear, right? But regardless, I mean, there's no point. Yeah, the necromancer's cowl, whatever the hell it's called. I really much prefer the cool, I don't know, fedora hat that he had on this battle. And we got ourselves a named shield. It's fine. It's a heater shield that rolled, so it's an undead heater shield. It's got cool as hell art on the front. And it rolled durability and range defense, which is kind of a big whatever. Not a very exciting named item. One split shield and it's gone. Hey now, 43. This is more durable than your typical undead shield. It's even more durable than a regular heater shield. I mean, it's a better heater shield than his current. And it looks cool as hell. Like, look at that artwork. Some sort of like, I don't know, angelic, haloed human riding a horse. Horses existing in Battle Brothers. All right, Corvus Corac. I have fatigue, neutral, or damage listed as the description of what he's gonna be. Forget the stats, the true endgame is Fashion Brothers. So true. We try to strike a balance here. Alright, I might skip the 1 in melee skill, assuming this guy ends up being a fatigue neutral. We can patch his melee skill by either using a flail or longsword, or greatsword rather, preferably flail, and maybe grabbing perks like backstabber if we need to. But on this level, considering he's got such a nice healthy chonky hit point pool, let's grab Colossus. We could circle back and grab Student on our second wave bros to get him leveled up faster to catch up with the rest of the squad. Man, this stupid mountain range just goes all the way across. So I suppose we've got a few good things. I've got a few expensive items that if I were to sell them, would put us at just about enough money to get the card upgrade. And then with the card upgrade, we could make more profitable trips up north. The first card upgrade also unlocks Markward here, who's level 6, Caravan Hand, to give us an extra little sidecar. Kind of a free mini caravan upgrade, which is kind of nice. Okay, we'll move our anticipation banner and kite shield forward. Where to? Maybe to here? Move them here and here. Wait on everyone else. We'll give their ranged attackers 2 terrible targets. But he still manages to hit a 16%. To slurgy or not to slurgy? 'Tis the question. Hello, Blackfire. Good morning, good morning. That's kind of funny. The guy ran in range of the tank and was like, actually, I don't even want to be here, and then left. I don't know why, but that was funny to me. Like he ran up for the resolve check and was just like, ah, just kidding. Pop that adrenaline. Slam this raider next turn. We'll get a Kibio up on this raider here, so I guess we may as well throw right into the kite shield. Not the best target, but it's fine. Get more surround bonus for next turn. Still couldn't do it. Poor Briggies. They are well below the company's power at this point in the run. Give them a slam. But we'll always take their crowns and gear to sell at the nearest town. Slurgy, you like Catalbros now, don't you? Yeah, they're fine. I've never been anti-Catalbro, despite not building them much in this series of runs that I've streamed. I still think they're good. Being able to do 5 death blows in a row can take down many, many a foe. I've never denied that. Okay, so with the golden goose, the 2 signet rings, and gemstones, we've got substantial value in these items, plus all the other stuff we're carrying. Where I guess I could go south, maybe all the way down to Al Hazif or even Qadim, because there's no large city in this whole noble faction, which sucks. Get as much out of those trade goods as we can, or valuables, or whatever we're gonna call them. Then we can get the card upgrade and make a proper journey up north. Maybe we'll just follow the road. We'll be strong enough to fight noble armies at that point. If I get enough money and have enough spare slush funds, we can maybe buy a handgun. Be pretty nice. So let's do that. I'll probably head down through this unexplored section of land just to see if there's any camps to bust. Since we haven't explored that region. Lots of thugs and a raider. Oh man, more briggies. Lots of thugs and a raider. Well, well, well. And look, it's their home. Well, let's beat them up. Picking on a bunch of nerds for their lunch money. Not looking good for the nerds. Their lunch money is in jeopardy. And now they're all breaking and fleeing. Hold them down. Okay, and we're gonna fight that other same group of briggies that looked much the same. Got ourselves a throwing spear. This is actually a more useful weapon than you might think. I think a lot of people completely disregard it, but it does benefit from throwing mastery and duelist. So if you want one super powerful attack, you can actually get it pretty nicely with a throwing spear. It is more damage than the barbarian heavy throwing alternative. Heavy throwing javelin. There's a video of some Chinese guy doing the barbarian madman with that weapon. Like 5 of them? I'm not Is that enough damage to take him out? How do you have to net him then too? And then hope he doesn't break out? How does that work? Interesting. Footwork? Oh my god. Weird. Could you put a link to that? I want to see that. That's really funny to me. You'll look it up? Okay. I just VIP'd you, so you should be able to send links to the channel now. Alright, we're gonna do, this is gonna be something of an abomination of a build. Gonna grab the 4 resolve here while we've got it. Let's watch it together. Yeah, I don't have like a good setup in my OBS to be able to like pull up specific Chrome processes. It's something that I've looked at doing briefly, like when people share things. I should just come up with a good way of doing it. But generally speaking, all that's going to do is get me, you know, copyright struck so the video won't appear or whatever, so people will have to watch it on their own. Okay, so Dennis 1896. What to grab on this level? Footwork's gonna be, excuse me, footwork, I always do that. Pathfinder is gonna be necessary. Pathfinder, Colossus. It's transformative media, you just have to react to it. God. I find that, yeah, I don't know. I've like, the thing about, as to go on a small rant, I don't really understand the appeal to reaction videos. I've watched, I guess I don't, as a person who is broadcasting themselves on the internet, my personal opinion is that I don't really care about any one individual's opinion on anything that much to watch them watch another video and react to it. I'd rather just watch the original thing, whatever it is. I've never understood the appeal, but maybe that's just because I am more of a free thinker. I don't know. It seems kind of parasocial to me. Yeah, me too. Like, there are creators whose opinions I value and who, when I watch, it is, they're like someone I'm friends with in real life, and so it feels a little bit like hanging out with my friends, but it's definitely still not. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. We live in an interesting time. The appeal was that they find things for you, I suppose. Right? If there's a content creator who their interests align with yours well enough that you know that if they're watching it, you would want to watch it, I guess? Sort of a filter to find things to enjoy? I suppose. I could kind of see it. Still seems weird. It's like scrolling through memes, but someone does it for you, apparently. Most don't even do that and have people send things for them to react to. Yeah, bottom of the barrel content. That's kind of that's my impression. Alright, so Rock Sentence Me is going to be a nimble damage dealer, and we'll probably grab Zerg Frenzy to set up death blow attacks for Akibio, and so we're okay with grabbing a little fatigue. Though I might just grab Mace Mastery for the... No, I think we're gonna do that. Let's just grab Zerg. There are times he'll get kills. I don't know. It's kind of awkward, but whatever. Alright, let's chase these Briggies before they run too far away, and then we'll come back for their home. There's going to be some 0 durability armors that we're going to have to get rid of. I'm going to fight them in the forest, which is kind of annoying. They don't have Pathfinder, because they're just simple Briggies. Here it is. Wasn't Chinese, it was Russian.
Probably a boy.
So he's using a dog and... Oh, there's like multiple attempts to it too, right? Because he doesn't always succeed. Apparently I've seen this video before too. Because my YouTube started in the middle of it. So I've apparently watched this before. Interesting. Huh, okay. Anyway, that was your Slurgy reaction content. What do you think? Please like and subscribe. Smash that like button, ding that bell, etc. Not even gonna use ammo on my thrower boy. Fake reaction pre-recorded? Oh no. I've been called a sham, a liar, a hoax, a scam. And I have no defense. You caught me red-handed. I'll have to put out a very sincere apology video next. Yo, what's up fam? It's your boy Slurgy. I'm just here to apologize. What I did was not right. You know, whatever. Not really sure how to do one of these. Gotta need a dog. Oh, they're both upstairs, cuddled up with my wife in bed. Snuggled up, very comfy cozy. Just in the frame. I've got pictures of them on my wall. Got some artwork I could bring down. Alright, we'll let these last two nerds, we'll let them go. It's over. Alright, so we'll drop the 0 durability armors. That's an easy one since those resell for 0. And now that we beat up these nerds, we can go to their home, the ruins of Orcbane Keep. Take them out. Here's where all their bosses are. This raider's got a long axe. Not too many of them are wearing headgear. Looks like they don't have... Well, they've got a leader. August the Gravedigger. Not really any armor that we care about, though. Might just roll on the assumption that Dennis is going to get the kill here on this raider. Seems safe to me. Beat up the nerds, then go to their D&D club to finish the job. Exactly. Caught him in the middle of a Magic the Gathering draft. Ready to celebrate. And we're here to ruin their day. So I used adrenaline, but I'm going to start my turn by waiting. We'll adrenaline again. This time, for real. Screw it, let's just go here, get some more surround bonus. Oh, he's got a fighting spear. Nice. We're happy with that. We want that fighting spear. Run him down. Give me your fighting spear, sir. Got it. Lovely. Alright, so we'll get rid of the 0 durability armors, even the super low ones. Get rid of the quivers. Get rid of the butter knives. We'll start there, see where that gets us. Close. Get rid of the bucklers. Drop a wooden stick. And then we'll simply trade out a bludgeon for a shield. Alright, so we got a new weapon for Kalashkova. We also did get the long axe, which is pretty sweet. We can give the long axe to someone. Maybe Korvus Korak. Use instead of this stupid whip. Just because we didn't have a reach weapon. Okay. Let's keep our momentum going. Travel through more fog, see if we can find more fights. Head down south, sell some stuff, get a card upgrade, then head back north afterwards. Oh no, I'm out of coffee. I drank all my my reserves. Disaster. All right, we found another brigand camp to bust. We'll go ahead and take that out. Should be another simple little fight. Hidden knife camp, some marksmen, some raiders. Nothing too fancy, we'll just go at it with the same loadout that we've had. So yeah, our two bros here in the front, anticipation and kite shield, making it so they can't hit us. Do I run all the way forward? They've got enough ranged bros, I kind of feel like we should. Oh! I did not think they would make melee contact there. Well, okay then. We'll have to get up there and give them hell. No need to adrenaline this turn. We'll get in range of this raider, so they can't use the throwing weapons. Same deal with this guy. Try to take out this briggy who didn't wear a helmet into battle. What a fool. Alright, let's go here in Adrenaline. Be able to give a big old attack there and miss. Finally found a use for the three-headed flails. I don't hate the three-headed flails. I think it's okay. There's certainly situations where it's useful, especially as a tempo weapon. Just not something you want to hang on to long term for any real strategic value. These are pretty simple, easy fights. We're doing them real sloppy, but kind of because it doesn't really matter all that much. And now they're all fleeing. Them hitting harmlessly against the Ancient Undead's armor was the tipping point for you. Yeah. They're really, you know, they're good against enemies that are completely unarmored. But those enemies are usually not the scary ones, so, you know. Alright, we got some metal pauldrons. Those actually are pretty nice. We can toss on a piece of heavy armor. And so we are going to have to play the inventory swappy game. Regular wooden shields, not worth too much. Slings, pitchforks, bludgeons aren't worth much. Regular militia spears, some of these hats. Low durability items there. Alright, let's just see where this gets us. Pretty good, actually. Alright, that should be good enough. Pickaxe? Oh yeah. Good call. Pickaxe is worth practically nothing as well. Oh well. That's okay. I missed it. I missed it. I threw away like 10 gold. Can you believe it? The streamer is a scam. He's a fool. He's a noob. That's alright. We don't have to min-max that as closely. On your way to becoming a gem miner with that pick? Exactly. Bricked Run. Already too strong. God, what a great name. Assuming that's Artosis. A legend. Good morning, curse word. Yeah, a rare morning slurgy stream. Alright, deliver cargo to Quadim. I think that is a contract we're going to take, because that's probably where we're going to get the best value from selling the stuff we've accumulated so far. This seed is making it abundantly clear to me, based on the fact that we have no good place to sell stuff except for our southern city-states, that this caravan upgrade was a long time coming. And so it'll be very good to get that in place. Also makes me thankful we've got that level 6 caravan in. Oh my goodness. Mercenaries. All right, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. This coffee has passed right through me. Don't go anywhere, I'll be back one moment. All right, I am back. Hello, Grib. And Artie Too Strong is not an Artosis reference, that's okay. Artillery could also be Artie. All right, lots of mercenaries and a swordmaster. The obnoxious thing about this event is if I were fighting a swordmaster, I would definitely get some nets. So we're gonna have to be really careful of that swordmaster, potentially. The swordmaster is the real threat. Him wearing somewhat heavier armor is actually to my benefit because he's got nimble. It actually is gonna decrease his survivability. Without nets, we're gonna have to use ranged weaponry focused on the swordmaster. The rest of the team is gonna need to take on the other mercs. It's a pretty scary fight, actually. So we'll have to be pretty careful here. They have much higher stats than regular briggies, right? So they can hit us. We would like some of these armors too. Daggering them down is going to be tricky with the swordmaster still alive though. So their overwhelm hurts, yeah. Hello, Corvus Cormac. Doing great. And they've got enough throwing weapons, we kind of just have to close the gap. I suppose what I should do is focus down this merc to open up a lane for the throwers and ranged bros to hit this swordmaster. Swordmasters have comically high melee defense. Like, you're not hitting them. Where's the nets? Well, we didn't have them equipped when we got ambushed. The event just procced. Very sad. You think the 130 durability mail shirt is only... Oh, that's true. Yeah, no, you're right. I think it's minus 16, if I'm remembering right. So, oh no, you don't see me? Ballin' Stallin'. Yeah, we had a incident. An unfortunate incident. Let's see, Xerxes has only 5 jabs. We're gonna wait there for the moment. Might move Kalashnikova up to make a spot for a Kibio. Boy, unfortunately some of these armors that I'd like to keep, like this one and this one, I think we're not gonna have the luxury. Even this guy. The farm up north? Yeah, we had a, I should maybe get a link to when this happened. Here, let me, it won't take me long to find it. Yeah, I found it. Check out this bullshit. I'll just share this link with this timestamp. And you'll only need to watch a little bit to be like, oh my god. Language, yeah, well, it was bullshit. There's no other way to describe it. I refuse to use any nicer language. It was bullshit. You're doing a lot of missing. I don't love that. That's some bullshit. Oh yeah. Like I said, bullshit. Alright. Try to get as much damage on this Swordmaster as we can. Yeah, it's not doing it. Game is trying hard to break the win streak, but be strong. Thank you, El Luco. I appreciate it. I will do my best to stay strong. Let's just have Oto-sama try to break this guy free. Nice. We'll still spear wall. The Swordmaster, despite his insanely high melee defense, may still struggle to get through Loyoshi's spear wall, especially with his confident. So I may move here though, so that the Hirnschmelzer can get an attack in. Kind of want to save my ranged attacks for the Swordmaster. Okay. What was the hit chance there? 47% chance, yeah. Not too bad. I suppose I can put a dog down. Get some surround bonus going on this Swordmaster. Try our best to just take him down as quickly as possible, even without ranged attacks. Even in melee. With pretty bad hit chance, but not terrible, I guess. Maybe shouldn't have put the dog down, now that I'm seeing your current situation. Kinda sucks, actually. Maybe shouldn't have done that. Should have thought about the fact that I've got this Goblin Impaler. Not my finest moment. They do have Berserk and Frenzy, I'm pretty sure. So I want to give him a human target intentionally. Slightly reluctant to put Dennis 1896 in this hex, considering this Merc can just go here. So many Smirkers on the enemy team, you can't win. That's true. There are a lot of Smirkers on this enemy team. Just go here and try to get an attack on the Swordmaster. %8 chance to hit. Couldn't do it. Smirker density is one of the strongest indicators of fight outcome. It is in fact known, and it's true. And also luckily he's only got an arming sword, not a noble sword. So that helps a bit. Come on, Kalashkova. There we go. There we go. Took the high ground hex. You don't love to see it. Alright, we got a stun there. That'll set up for a Kibio next turn. No high ground hex for you, good sir. Again, I still want to conserve ammo a bit for the Swordmaster. Love handles from the Discord, by the way. Ah, okay, nice. Hiding behind this ancient meme name makes you feel uncouth. Yes, yes. Okay, makes sense that you'd have a an RTS-based name. Hit him with a bow. You love to see it. Might move this guy here. Could probably put a dog in that hex on this merc. Alright, we'll get some death blows here. Kibio, don't go missing like that. Oh god, that dog is too brave. Corvus Korak. Taken out. Getting spicy real soon? Well, we're already spicy. So with this merc pushing this dog away, Swordmaster should get in range of Dennis 1896. That's probably what he'll do. We've got 9 on him. So... I don't know, I could bring... no. Well... I guess maybe Loyosh could... Let's do this. Go in for a puncture. Yeah, enemy snipers doing the deeps. I still want to greed out this armor. Recognizing how greedy this is, I'm gonna go for it. Alright, let's get a Kibio in here. Deep Space Cowboy is in danger back there. He's still got 9. Right, finish off that guy. Get him more of them to breaking. Pretty terrible damage with that 300 flail. Oh my god. We're gonna have Loyosh attempt to claim this spot again. Oh, does not have enough fatigue. Ah, shit. We're just gonna end turn so we can do it next turn. The shield, whatever that attack is called, has a really high chance of success, so. Big plays from the mercenaries? Yeah. Yes, indeed. This fight for the high ground is suspenseful? Yeah, kind of is. Let's try to get as much damage on this Swordmaster as we can. Deep Space Cowboy still has 9, so I think we continue to use him aggressively, at least somewhat. Okay, well there is the 9 lives proc. On Deep Space Cowboy. These mercs are gonna be a problem. Just missed attack here. Trying to get a kill. Couldn't do it. Yeah, these two are going to be a serious problem. I'm really worried about him taking out Deep Space Cowboy. I could try to move through zone of control, put a dog down here. I think dog AI, though unpredictable, I think it will take this hex, which will make it so this guy can't shoot. What's Akibio's melee defense? 50? At the moment with Confident? I think this is worth doing. Okay. Oh boy. Yikes, okay. I thought those windows behind you were fake, who knew? I know, right? They're real. Real windows. Oh man, this merc taking that hex? Wow, that's more annoying than I thought. That means I can't shield push him off to keep Dennis 1896 safe from the Swordmaster. Holy shit. That's a next level play right there. That is annoying. So yeah, my intention was to shield push so that he would go here, occupy that high ground hex. But now that no longer, that line of play is just not there anymore. I guess I'll just go for regular attacks against him on the high ground. Procced 9 lives. You son of a... Bad miss. Xerxes doesn't have enough fatigue for 2 quick shots, so we'll do the aim shot. We can move and still do it. We've got to kill this Swordmaster. Very bad miss. But we needed to move Xerxes out of range of this merc. Yikes. Well, this is really bad. Gonna just put another... Oh, shit. Alright, well. There goes Dennis 1896. Son of a... Alright, we got the stun there, set up for death blows. That's good at least. Swordmaster's confident, as he should be. He's got the high ground. Says he doesn't need the high ground. Xerxes is in serious danger. What the hell is this? Ooh, very important attack there by Deep Space Cowboy. Come on. Master Maticus, not much of a melee attacker. Swordmaster's fully exhausted though. Der Hirnschmelzer, we just gotta hit him with one of these single hits of the three-headed flail, but not in the head. Missed all three. Ruh-roh. Loyosh is faster than him. That's good. Alright, let's save this dog. Loyosh, you've got an important attack here. Oh my god. Alright, we get Kalashkova contributing to surround bonus. Oto-sama's gotta be the one to finish him. Can he do it? Goodbye, Xerxes. You mother... Oh my god. Are you? Oh my gosh. Shit. Oh. This Swordmaster. Ah. Finally. Ridiculous. Don't kill my dog. Alright, Loyosh should be faster than him, I think. So Loyosh is the target. No, Loyosh is not faster. But Kalashkova is. Alright. Pyrrhic victory? Yeah, for sure. For sure. This happens often enough to me, where I'm doing just one of these simple delivery contracts and get ambushed by mercs, don't have nets equipped. God damn it. That sucks so bad. These were three, like, super chads. These were, like, our three of our best bros, actually. They're the ones, they're our second wave. Ah, Jesus. If you want to see something real sad, though, by the way, if you missed it, just watch. You only need to watch about 15 seconds and you'll get it. Corvus Corak, Dennis 1896, and Xerxes, all three were among the best bros on the squad. They were our lower level bros we were training up. Damn. But still, we persevere. Disaster. We got the sellswords armor though, so that's good. You watched 15 seconds, you're surprised it happened, and we're still alive somehow? Yeah, we just had to run. That was, The thing is like that fight would have... If I had just had a net equipped... Look at all these warbows we've got though. We did get a bunch of heavy armor from this though. And so there was, you know, I don't know, silver lining, I guess. Boy, this run has been a bit of a disaster. You start all win streak runs at 8 wins, man. This run's been intense. Yeah. As Sin says, plenty of time to recover. I do set the time restriction fairly loose for, you know. Anyway, disaster. No death run. Hubris, my friend, yeah. Well. Got this nice sellswords armor. Toss some metal pauldrons on it. That's kind of nice. We got the footman's armor here. Also kind of nice. Deep Space Cowboy has hit nimble. Good for him. Yeah, hit so hard he barely has max HP to recover. Yeah. 9 lives proc, only giving him 6 hit points. Or maybe he got hit after that, I don't remember. Yeah, that grazed kidney. It's a pretty serious injury. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Searoy 7's still alive though, which is great. Let's keep it that way. We got a bunch of bardishes, which is kind of fun. Something tells me you'll recover just fine. Yeah, I mean, I think we've got plenty of time. We've got lots of money. We've got this golden goose here. We're about to really cash in. We technically got the recruiter to make up for some recruiting that we needed to do after that stupid ambush at Goblin City. God. Let us honor the dead. We'll spend 60 crowns to give a proper funeral. For Xerxes Dennis, 1896 in Corvus Corac. Sees death all around, picks 9 lives before it's too late, yeah. 105 kills. Oh yeah, Xerxes was just an absolute beautiful damage nozzle. And just put on a mocha pot with no water. R.I.P. your coffee. Disaster. R.I.P. my coffee. I drank it all. Sucked it down. I'm almost tempted because I have so much money tied up in stuff. I think I'll wait, yeah, just a second for dawn. But I'm thinking about probably not selling here in Quadim and making the trek over to Al-Hazif. Just kind of going on the hope that they've got ambush trade routes. Violent Breaker, a Warbrand with shield damage. Violent Beheader. Yeah. Armored, you know. It is neat if you get a really well rolled Warbrand such that you can actually justify using it. But that's a tall order. It pretty much has to roll a max roll in damage ignores armor alongside a damage roll to be worth using. To basically be like a cleaver that doesn't have bleed. And it's kind of, you know, it is nice having the alternate attacks for situations that call for it, but so yeah, I'm thinking oh, here's what I'm thinking. There's a few potential recruits here that we can take a look at. Tamim and Hafas al-Sadiq. And we can pick them up and then just walk over to Al-Hazif, and hopefully there they'll have ambush trade routes and we can sell some stuff. Potential Matisse might be a good pickup too. Let's see how these two are. I like what I see so far, kind of. Interesting. Wowza. Tamim. Yeah, Tamim is not bad at all, right? Luckily, despite having fragile, he max rolled hit points. Go and hover over it. So, isn't that called fragile? What's it called? Yeah, fragile. Max rolled melee attack with 2 talent stars. I mean, he'll be a nice nimble damage bro. He could, with quick, easily be another Katal if I wanted it. Akibio has been performing well alongside Roxanne It's Me. Dodge Forge 2? Certainly. Certainly could be Dodge Forge. Yep. Either one would work. We do have heavy armors now, after all. I suppose I've got most of them equipped. But, I mean heavy armors. I've got medium armors, right? I've got things that you can use to later mold your fatigue neutrals into with you when you get some proper, full, thick boy heavy armors. But yeah, he's pretty good, actually. I think he's worth keeping around. And then let's take a look at Hafas al-Sadiq. Alright. Let's make just a little bit of room in the inventory. How about? He's also pretty fine. Kind of a similar... They're actually kind of similar. Assassin that's worse than a thief. A little bit worse, yeah. But they're really similar. Flail Newt, certainly could be. Yeah. Yeah, they're both decent, so that's kind of nice. Let me open up my notepad. Yeah, they're like weirdly similar. So I'm deciding, Got yourself a gaggle of Katalbros? Yeah, certainly could, right? Yeah, the Beast Hunter's still there too. We could use a hybrid, right? We can get just enough crowns to make one more payday. And we got a hybrid. Ish? I don't know, he's kind of interesting, right? He low rolled. He's weird. We got Iron Lungs, Irrational, good talent stars, but kind of low rolled stats. Literally the lowest possible secondaries as far as hit points, fatigue, and resolve is concerned. Huh. But Iron Lungs is kind of nice and still good. Yeah, and he kind of low rolled a lot of things, but man, weird recruits. Very weird recruits, all three. Okay, so what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is we're going to get just enough crowns so that I can meet the next payday. We're gonna see what's, before I decide anything for sure, I'm gonna go to Al Hazif. We are going to liquidate a bunch of, like the Golden Goose, things like that. We're hoping that they've got ambush trade routes. We'll see if they've got any bros to recruit there, and then we'll officially sort of decide the roles of everyone. I'm just gonna basically dodge fights at the moment. Like I'm not gonna go off the road chasing anything. The game will make it a peaceful journey anyway. Alright, let's see what's going on here. No ambush trade routes. That's too bad. Not really anyone I'm interested in recruiting here. Like a big maybe question mark on the Nomads or Sellsword. I think I can get, they're kind of bad deals though. Alright, so let's give Matisse a warbow. Do I have a quiver? Aha. I do. Hafas and Tamim, we'll give them names. I'll look through the queue. And have you ever tried an indebted zero wages team? It's fun. Like exclusively indebted? I mean, I suppose, yeah, you wouldn't have to pay any wages whatsoever. Kind of cute. Most of them. I mean, when you play Manhunters, you end up with a team of mostly indebted. At least more than 50%. Okay. I've got a big sort of economic decision to make here regarding the big economy items. Let's see, what is this contract? Deliver cargo to Adlerstein. That way up here? Yeah. And of course we can always see what's in the arena. Let's see what's in the arena. 4 nomads? That should be okay. Should be good to do this with our thrower and 2 spear bows. Can't imagine we'll use more than 10 jabs here. But we could throw this big heavy throwing spear. It's kind of fun. He doesn't have quick hands, but alright. This should be an okay fight. That's gonna be our target for the big heavy spear. So we'll wait. Ah. Put himself in a position of safety. How smart. See? Big heavy throwing spear. Alright, let's protect this hex a little better. Push him back. Are there any barbarian left on the team? Yeah, actually. Kalashnikova is one of our starting barbarians. Almost got ourselves a ship of Theseus. Yes. Just about. Just about. Alright. So that was kind of nice. We got ourselves sweet little nimble armor there. You love to see it. We'll take anything we can get. We'll take any W that the game offers us at this time. The gladiator harness. Warbows are the only W's this game would give. I know, it's kind of... The game is funny. She's fickle. She can be kind, she can be cruel. I want to try to get a little bit more out of the golden goose and gemstones than we're getting here. What I'm thinking about doing... Alright, so first things first, I guess I should kind of make a decision. I don't have to, like, fully decide, considering they're level 1. But I am going to give them names. right here, this could end up a Catalbro. We'll see. So we'll go with Lucid Tavi. That was what he had requested. Crackalack is in the queue. Kind of a new player to the game, very exciting, was watching the stream. And we'll make him whatever this bro ends up being. Could be a Dodge Forge. Who knows? Hello, Lucid Tavi. Catalbros. Hey, it's me. It is. You may end up a Catalbro. I know that was what you'd requested. Could happen. Might not. But TBD. How's the recovery going? Well, we just had a ambush by mercenaries where a swordmaster went to work. So it was going well until it wasn't. Your swordmaster? Not my swordmaster. All right, and Matisse here, I guess, let's see. I had this really long queue of people who requested names, and I was thinking, this is gonna be multiple runs before I get through it all. Which is just not true. Oh, so we got Giant Spruce 2.0 who wanted back in the queue. God. Vance Lightning says I'll get in the name list. Consider it done. At one time I'd have said, you'll have to wait till next run. Hubris. Even these stars look nice, he still seems like he'll need fast adaptation. Yeah, so let's talk a bit about Giant Spruce. Wouldn't it be fun if it didn't challenge? True. At least the ambush by mercenaries is something I can reasonably expect to happen. The nonsense that happened in Goblin City, which again, for those who are unaware, we had a unexpected ambush in mountain terrain that, God, what a disaster. That one's kind of bullshit. Getting ambushed by mercs, I mean, that's just something that happens in the game pretty naturally. So, can't be mad about that one. I mean, I can, but that one is like rolling 5%, right? You have to count on stuff like that happening some of the time. So, Giant Spruce. He's got Iron Lungs, which is super sweet. At level 11, without any help, we already know exactly where his offensive stats can end up. He'll get 10 levels up, so we'll go up to 83 ranged attack and 85 melee attack. Those are okay. Like, they're pretty good, but they're only pretty good, right? So probably I agree with Omar Hong that fast adaptation is going to be fine on level 11, and it's definitely good now. So I think fast adaptation is going to be what we pick here at level 2. Plus gifted. We could always grab gifted, for sure. That is an option. He's also pretty fast. So if I wanted to go the route of overwhelm shenanigans with a gun, I probably could. I probably won't, but I could. I think on this level, we're gonna keep it simple. Just do like so. Crab fast. We're just gonna have to be mindful of the fact that he's just a little guy with a little hit point pool that's gonna need a little protection. So I'm gonna sell some things. We're gonna sell like the bulk of the armor and weapons and things like that. I think we've got a sufficient volume of nimble arms and armor kind of waiting in the wings. Hang on to this mace for when we level up. I might even hang on to the war bow, actually. And the flash pot for sure. What do I have for throwing axes? Let's see, does everyone have a knife? Yeah, basically everyone's got a knife. And we've got enough spare jabs. Yeah, okay, all right. We're good. I think I've saved up enough stuff from our kind of supplementary inventory slots that we can go ahead and just sell stuff here. And I'm gonna sell everything except the salt and these items here. We're gonna buy a little bit of resupply in terms of, you know, food, tools, and ammo. And what I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of adventuring, finding some fights, things like that, and make our way to Tanware. What we're hoping for is ambush trade routes there, or something else where we can get a better sale price. If we don't, that's fine. We're just gonna sell stuff anyway and get like card upgrade, which we still don't have, and possibly a little gotcha gamble on some bros. Still plenty of time to recover, but, and buy more nets. I mean, we've got plenty of nets actually. We don't really need to buy more. We got a few. All right, so we'll tuck in here. Not enough fat on Searoy 7. Noted. Whoops. A classic Slurgy blunder right there. Alright, so we've just got one hex they can attack us at. And now they don't have any more attacks from the round. Other than they're slingers. So go ahead and collapse on him. These simple, easy fights are pretty nice, actually, because we're pretty keen to take the easy ones where we can get them, so that the company can just gain some easy levels on the bros that we just recruited. No risk of any real damage or injuries or anything like that. Got a level on Kalashnikova. Kalashnikova says, I learned a lot from that fight. Alright, so the final 2 levels here on Kalashnikova, this is gonna be part of our experiment, a grand thing that we're gonna try to do. Where we send Kalashnikova off to try to survive on his own with Lone Wolf, holding off enemies from a distance, alongside Loyosh. So we're gonna get him Lone Wolf. It is an experimental build. The motivation behind it is partially driven by Monolith, but partially, you know, other fights too. It's something I want to try. Alright, we can stop by Cargau super quick on our way east. See if there's any contracts we want to do while we're, you know, passing through. Probably not those ones. Could maybe spec on a hunter. One more ranged bro would be fine. One more hybrid or something like that. And then the team's actually in pretty good shape at that point. Other than just needing levels. Let's take a look at Karsten. Karsten's pretty bad for a hunter. A little disappointing. Kind of a low-ish roll in range skill. God, this is the second hunter that I've recruited that was kind of a dud. I mean, he's still okay, but he's kind of disappointing, right? Because even comparing him to Giant Spruce 2.0, he'll have maybe similar-ish range skill in the final stages, but without any other redeeming qualities. Giant Spruce at least has Iron Lungs and good melee skill. And more resolve, things like that. I don't know. It's too bad he's got Hesitant, because he otherwise had good initiative. Rolled a 4 on his first level. Hello, Dennis1896. Hello, hello. You got cut down by a swordmaster, so you're dead. Still catching up on YouTube videos? Yeah, you died this morning. Sorry. It was, yeah. Disaster. I feel like not keeping this guy is like just falling into the chasing Chads trap. But I also do feel like we can just easily do better. A short-lived existence? Yeah, unfortunately so. Fuck, I'm gonna greed. I'm not gonna keep Karsten. We're gonna greed a little. Decline all these contracts bitterly. pretty cheap ammo. We'll get 1 stack. And we'll keep passing through. We're gonna make our way to Tanware. Kind of wasting time a little bit. But I don't know. We'll take fights as we see them, of course, but something just happened there. Looks like some nomads perished, though. Stop by swooping in quick. See what we got going on here. End the nightmares at night. Destroy fortress remnants more north of Brackenwacht. Alright, we got a couple brawlers here. Those are always nice. Even cheap farmhands can potentially be worth keeping. Let's take a look at these two. Ragnar. Okay, Ragnar is okay, right? Oh my god, my blanket is stuck under my... Alright. I got my, I have a blanket I just sit on my lap in the winter, and it got stuck underneath one of my chair wheels. Okay, Ragnar. Ragnar is okay. He's got fatigue neutral written all over him. Wildly good secondaries. He's gonna end up needing a little bit of help offensively, but that's fine. We can patch that either by weapons or perks. Ragnar is fine. Is he exciting? No. But is he good? Yeah. Hates greenskins. Me too. Okay, Mace Shield. We probably won't bother with that at this point in the run. But we'll see what it ends up being. He's actually pretty okay. Wolfram, kind of a very similar bro, actually. A little bit less defensive. Also okay. But maybe I should be happy with the okay bros. Okay, we got Atik. He's just carrying stuff for us now. Collecting his 9 wages. Alright, yeah, they're both totally fine serviceable brothers is the thing. Let's put like frontline TBD. We'll kind of level them generically. We'll see exactly what they end up being. Ragnar's kind of got fatigue neutral written all over him. So probably that's just what he'll be. Wolfram is similar, but maybe has a little bit more play for an offensive role. Yeah. Alright, so I guess let's give them names. Vance Lightning, who's just requested a bro, just gets one. And I actually, let's see, and I don't have any notes after him, but I've got Dr. Vishnevsky here too. If you're dead, you'll take a newer one. Ragged Edge 82, I don't think we've got you on the list at all. But you are now. Ragged Edge 82. You're on the list. You'll be the next. You'll be the next on the list. Alright, let's continue on down to Tanware. Where we will have to liquidate our golden goose and other trade goods, like it or not. And then from there, head up. Choppy Cat says next on the list. Yeah. Next on the chopping block. Stick around and fight Hexen? Probably not. We'll continue on. You should keep the goose for 200 days so it pays for itself. I'm sure that many a player have done such a thing. Damn. No ambush trade routes here. So, I am going to sell stuff here. Not the best sale price, but again, I can't just be hanging onto this crap. We've already farted around too much. More than I'd like. We need to get on the road, get some levels, get some experience, get this train rolling. It's not about the money, it's about sending a message that we like geese. I would like geese if they didn't poop everywhere. All right, so I may actually take this contract to escort caravan to Matterberg. We are gonna head that way anyway. And from there we can maybe make a true venture up through the north. Try to find some barbarians, try to find some heavy throwing weapons. Would have been nice to have those earlier, but you know, whatever. We'd like a gun for Deep Space Cowboy, but I think more important is going to be getting the cart upgrade. We absolutely need that. So we're gonna take this contract so that we can buy tools for cheaper. We're gonna be going that way anyway. So this is fine. It slows us down a tiny bit, but it's okay. We find 14 tools and supplies on the road. You love to see it. Nothing. Quiet journey. Of course, if we had a bunch of money, this could be exciting opportunities to get, you know, some beautiful named items, but alas, 'twas not meant to be. Deep Space Cowboy probably won't survive another hit or two very much. Yeah, there is that risk, right? We could pay to Gottfried the Liar. Let's take a look at a cheap brawler. But yeah, he'll be okay. He's got 9 lives. He's got nimble. He actually he can take with 26 hit points, which sounds terrible, and it is. He can actually take more attacks than you might think, as long as his armor is intact before the battle starts. Gottfried here is pretty okay. 9 lives doubles his hit points, exactly. Exactly. Love you some shanking, you want blood? Good, I like that. That's a good spirit to have. Hang on to that. We'll make use of it. Might as well label these guys. Gottfried will be a nimble damage bro of some form. We're gonna hang on to him. Company down so bad we have to resort to hiring brawlers. Resort to hiring brawlers, excuse me? Low stake gambling. Accurate. Low stakes gambling is accurate. You know, I think I'm actually gonna not keep him around because I'm gonna leave that spot for one more highborn that we'll get later. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay. So, I want to get the cart upgrade and make a journey up north. Bought enough food that we've got some. I want to get the cart upgrade. I don't want just 2 days of wages. I could try to see if there's maybe camps or something along this edge of the map. I kind of doubt there will be, but may as well see. We'll make our way to the north. If we can find a fight or two, that would be perfect. Looks like we're gonna find no such thing. But I want to get the cart upgrade, and I want to make a trek up north. Maybe we just do it sans cart upgrade. Oh my god, this mountain range goes all the way to the edge here. So when we travel through these hills, and even part of the mountains, we're gonna need a lot of food, actually. These mountains are a really obnoxious barrier. And the fact that we don't have a good place to sell anything here on this west side. God, the seed actually really, the way these towns for this noble house, the fact that they have no high tier city, just sucks. Yeah, horrible seed. It actually really sucks ass. And I really do want to get to the north. We need to find like Icy Cave, we need to find barbarians to fight to get heavy throwing weapons. Just a massive mountain range slowing us down in our ability to make our way from north to south. Feels like a trap going north. I mean, we've already cleared all the south though, right? There's nothing else to do down here. We have to. Like, we've basically cleared the map down in this area. Yeah, you can't stay in the south. We've got nothing to do down here. I probably shouldn't have wasted gold on Hunter and some of those recruits. I should have just gotten the card upgrade. I think that would have been smarter. Maybe try the Western Wilderness. Yeah, I mean, like from Al Hazif, maybe. And we could go like in this area too. But I think, given where we are right now, yeah, too late to go that far. I think I'm gonna make the trek up to the north. So I'm gonna stop by Siegburg. We're not going to get the card upgrade, I guess. But I am gonna get just a little bit more food. The game taunts me with a named spear. Hannibal ass march, yeah. Accurate. Nothing like, you know, traveling through the Swiss Alps. Maybe grab a few elephants and haul them up the mountains while you're at it. The Romans will never know what hit them. Alright. You constantly go broke in the early game? Yeah, I mean, I think that is common, right? That's where you want to make use of the money you've got. So let's head north through this mountain range. Like I said, we've got lots of food now, so should be able to do it. We'll have to maintain fight density when we do make our way north. Mercs traveled through here. The Bringers of Peace. Interesting. Should you be doing contracts or scouting? Early game, you'll still need to be doing contracts. Okay. So, the Romans intercepted you, as they do. You play Explored, so parts of the map you walk through constantly. You just gotta keep track of where you've been. They got a lot of shields here, so spear walls won't hold them off too well. However, I am still going to at least somewhat screen them. Probably got throwing weapons and all sorts of other things, so. This merc we can hopefully just blow up. We've got a good armor here, we could dagger down. Unfortunately, our like leveled damage bros are over to the side, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, this time they don't look like they're gonna fuck us up, but I don't know, I guess that spear wall really isn't gonna do much. Bluish isn't gonna, they're not, yeah. So I guess let's just work on this merc. Giant Spruce is still just a young spring chicken. We really can't have him subjected to these mercs range fire too much. So I'm gonna put him up on a hill here. This terrain is kind of shit. Deep Space Cowboy's gotten over his injuries. You love to see it. Nice. Master Manicus. Make him a target. Searoy 7. I need to get him Pathfinder, like really desperately. I guess we'll just put him behind the shields for now. Let's just keep a bit more spare fatigue in case we need to pass the turn again. $15 fat, no master. Yeah, we need to move some armors over. That's just me being sloppy and dumb. He's not swinging anything today. Oh, he might. He might. Crackalack, still a fresh boy. Back him up. Lucid Tavi. Trying to give him the whip. Didn't work. That's okay. Odo-sama, using the company's banner, took that merc right out. Is Cowboy master of the crossbow? He is. He is. Smooth Rock sent it to me all the way up there. Okay. Could move Kalashkova down here to attack this merc. I think I kind of like that. We want this armor right here. So we're gonna make sure we get that before the fight's over. Giant Spruce 2.0. Sniped. Let's maybe knock this merc down. Hey, fall damage. Never mind about being broke, just got wiped new game time. Oh my. Hey Sturgy in chat, just found a godly sellsword here you're gonna build as one of Sturgy's favorites, the frontline gunner. Oh man, do you have the build saved somewhere? I'll actually do you one better. There is the very original, I can't take credit for this. I gotta give credit to Grave Bees. I don't actually agree fully with his final build, but it's fine. It's still more or less correct. But he not only outlines the build, he gives some examples and has a link to a BB planner showing the perk selection. That's not exactly what I would do, but it'll still work. It kind of depends on the bro and etc, etc. But there's a whole discussion there that even though it's old and some of the information is probably somewhat outdated, is still more or less relevant, actually. You're welcome. Thank Gravebees. Brawny is wild. Well, the build does need a lot of fatigue, so that's the one perk that I'll say I disagree with Brawny unless you have to, and you might have to. That's my take on it. And I don't think you need to feel convinced to do Axe. Gravebees just loves the Axe. Any two-handed weapon is fine. Axe is good. Ah! Knocked my coffee over. Axe is good because you've got Fearsome already, so you can get the double procs. But it doesn't have to be Axe. Right? So if your melee skill is like a little low, it would be totally fine to do like Greatsword, honestly. Alright, let's see if we can get a stun. Got one. Kibio will be able to finish this merc off for sure. Mind if I send anything she's supposed to get roasted? Yeah, feel free to post. Actually, I might need to. One moment. There, gotta add you as a VIP before you can share links. Because I had to make it so that the bots didn't spam so frequently. Death blow. Alright, let's take a look at this, bro. Holy buckets. What perks do you have picked out so far? I mean, you've obviously leveled him a decent amount. He's really good though. Holy shit. Those stats at level 6? Oh my god. Roderick. I love what I'm seeing. Yeah, he's got low hit points, right? I think the thing is like, it's okay, like, the build needs so many stats that you will often end up with lower secondaries than you would on other builds. So you got 9 lives, 9 lives student, quick hands, gifted, and mastery. Yeah, I mean, that melee defense is completely bonkers, and athletic is wonderful on this build. Yeah, I mean, I think you can more or less follow what Gravebeast has outlined, and honestly, it probably wouldn't be terrible depending on how your level ups go. I don't want to advocate for Brawny, but I think it would be fine, especially if you get a bunch of +4s and hit points, and so you can just pump hit points instead. Probably skip a few range rolls, get higher HP. No, I would never do that. If anything, I would skip melee rolls. If your melee rolls are low, I would skip those. But I wouldn't recommend skipping the ranged rolls. Yeah, I think Brawny is fine, actually. And I've come out as a Brawny hater. Let the record officially state, I don't think Brawny is, generally speaking, a good perk. It's just necessary sometimes. Coldest takes in the Western Hemisphere? I'm not known for my hot takes. I keep it cold. I do live in Minnesota after all. It's cold here. Alright, got that guy fleeing, which is good. We want that armor. Give you some Spearwell levels it takes. Now, mild takes is what we do here. I'm a mild boy. Simple and mild, you know? Nice whipping Lucid Tavi. Alright, let's fully encapsulate this merc so that we keep his armor intact. What are your guidelines for range defense? My guidelines? So range defense is very powerful on like 1 or 2 bros per campaign. Once you understand the enemy's AI for target selection, you can essentially create a little arrow magnet, and enemy ranged units won't do too much to you. With the exception of, you know, goblins and things like that, where that's their whole thing, right? They'll still manage to get some damage in. If enemy dies from allies, bleed would get you the loot and EXP. I believe so. I think it checks who caused the bleed trigger, I think is how it works. But I guess I'm not 100% sure. Calm down. Nice, shooting him in the head. Hopefully our dogs remain safe. Damn it. That was the reason I was maybe not gonna chase him down. Disaster. You did a run with a spearbow in your current campaign as well. He died and took your assassin's robe and hyena mantle with him, so no more spearbows ever, I guess? I don't know about ever. No more spearbows ever seems a little extreme, don't you think? Alright, we lost a dog for that guy, which probably wasn't worth. Luckily we got the reinforced male hauberk. The mercs have both cursed and blessed us in this run. Let's give this reinforced male hauberk to Searoy 7, that way he can actually function. By the way, this got you thinking, how does auto battle from 2 parties work? Is the winner based on their party strength, similar to your company's party level, or the type of enemies like rock, paper, scissors? I think it is just a flat, like, each unit has a certain like numeric strength attached to it, and I don't know the exact like programmatic mechanism that makes them go at it, but I know it's at least somewhat based on that. But I don't know the details. Haven't really looked into it, if we're being honest. Spear walling with direwolf mantle sounds extremely nice. It is nice. It is nice. Enemies, and it does work like you might expect. Enemies take the resolve debuff as they enter your zone of control. You give them a little fearsome poke, and they, you know, they're afraid. All right, nice rolls from Lucid Tavi. Probably patch this hit points. We're gonna need some more of those. Could either grab 9 or Colossus on this level. I think either one would be fine. We'll go ahead and grab 9, a little bit safer from emergency, unfortunate situations. Good evening from Finland. Well, hello, Dr. Jones. Good morning from the US. I suppose Finland, much like good old Minnesota, the days are getting short. Probably especially if you're further north in Finland. But I think most of the population's all in Helsinki. As far as I know, anyway. You usually take Colossus over 9 at about 65 starting hit points. Does that sound fair? Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on other factors too. I think that's a pretty good break point. I think also it just depends on... I mean, it depends on a lot of things. You also have to consider if the build wants 9 lives long term. Almost... Yeah, I don't know. Something like that, maybe. Really short and getting shorter. Yeah, that's how it is here too. But I suppose Finland's even more extreme latitude. I can't complain. Several years ago, I went to Iceland, and I went to Iceland like right around the time of the summer solstice. And boy, it's weird when it's like the sun is shining and it's midnight. It's crazy. Makes it really hard to convince yourself to go to bed. All right, 29 Webnecks. That is a lot, like a lot, but we've got really good builds for it. So I'm actually going to purposefully seek out these Webnecks and fight them. The spears make this fight, I'll say basically free. We're gonna fight him not in the forest though. More Webnecks. But this will be really good experience for us. Okay, so we're gonna sort of back up, and Beast AI is pretty aggressive, so they'll run into the spear walls. We can leave just a single hex where they'll attack through, and that'll be fine. You would have to travel like 800 kilometers to the north if you want to experience the midnight sun. Okay, yeah, so pretty far. I assume that must mean you're probably in Helsinki, or thereabouts. Correct, good sir. I know just enough geography to have a dangerous but useless amount of knowledge. That's a lot of spiders? It is. There's a lot of spooters. But the spears are good against the spooters. Unfortunately, some of them breaking through, which I don't love. A lot more failed 95%ers than I'd have liked, that's for sure. Der Hirnschmelzer, I may have put in a little bit more danger than I should have. Let's see, if I go here, I have enough fatigue. So, dang. Is it a contract? Nope, just a regular fight on the map. One we picked intentionally. Because we want the experience. It's going worse than I would expect and would have wanted. That's for sure. Okay, so we're gonna wait on some of the bros that are all wrapped up in Gossamer. Because we want to set them free. So they can get some good damage in. We need to be careful with Giant Spruce 2.0. Roxanne, it's me, set his little bean, his little pea free. The Hirnschmelzer, I might, let's see, what's that chance? 57? She might have him attack back here. Giant Spruce is kind of a vulnerable boy. Going badly? This is one stream, yeah. This one's still, the battle's going worse than expected, but I don't think it'll be catastrophically bad. Yeah, I mean, we certainly, don't get me wrong, we've had some bad luck in this particular run, for sure. But we're still doing, like, okay, we really are. Being netted by spiders while slowly chomped alive is one of your earliest memories from Battle Brothers. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that being the case. But like I said, I think, I don't know. I mean, I guess there's still more coming. 28 enemies still. Man, they keep breaking through the 95s. They gotta stop doing that. It's a big problem. The Hirnschmelzer is still in danger down there. Might have been safer to fight in the forest. I don't know. I don't think it would have been safer. Just because there's some pretty substantial inherent risk to the forest. Just bad terrain, right? Free ally. Spiders were the day you started respecting recover? Ooh. Ew. Get that out of here. No, no, no. There's no need for recover. Get that propaganda out of here. Choke points would mean they wouldn't surround your bros like this. Well, part of the problem was just them getting through the spear wall as easily as they did. But I don't think too many more will hatch, so I think we're limited to basically just these 19 that are on the battlefield right now. So I think we're basically okay. At 100 EXP per Webneck should give you quite a few level ups. Yeah, I'm thinking so. I'm thinking so. Pretty efficient EXP after all. Definitely. Oh, there's still a... Whoa, I didn't even see that one. Whoops. Literally did not see that Webneck down there. Alright, they're running away now. Yeah, they look like they're corpses. Exactly. Even the white flags, just like all the nets. Yeah, all the gossamer on the ground. For sure. But we got him now. Just the last few to finish off. Hopefully that dog doesn't get himself into too much trouble. I think if you build too many forge bros, actually, you can, oddly enough, find yourself in some serious trouble in these big webneck fights. Run them down. We want this last little experience bundle. So yeah, look at that experience, right? 200 or so per person. Pretty nice. And the team needs experience. We're fresh. Got some fresh boys. Big forged armor do make them nigh impervious to webneck bites. See, but not when they've been netted, because that gives them extra armor penetration. So actually, I think forged bros are kind of a problem against webnecks. You don't have the fatigue to work with, and they can net you, and then you can, I don't know. Yeah, we did get just one webbed valuables. I'm a little disappointed it wasn't more. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. We'll level up the squad, and then we're gonna fight another little batch of webnecks. One moment. All right, I am back. How does the webbed bite damage calculation work? I don't know, actually. Did you know the spiders from eggs give half the EXP and no loot? Yes, I did know that one. I don't know the specific numbers on Webnecks off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up. I just know that the webbing gives really good armor penetration. So let's go ahead and level up our bros. Mildly tempted, given we've got... Okay, so let's think about what we want to do with everyone. Der Hirnschmelzer. That's a pretty easy level up right there. Post day 50 Webnecks have 40% armor pen, and webbed means the bros take 100% more armor pen. Would it be 80? I don't know. I'd have to... Good questions. So yeah, der Hirnschmelzer, the brain melter. Could just get path and weapon mastery now. I think that would be pretty okay. And so I think him getting axe mastery would be good. So let's go ahead and do it. We'll do weapon mastery first. I think that's fine. Giant Spruce 2.0. Gonna be a hybrid bro. A true hybrid who will be effective in melee combat. Do I take a +2 in melee defense? Maybe. Luckily, Iron Lungs means we'll be able to kind of completely neglect fatigue, and that'll be fine. So we're either gonna grab hit points or melee defense. Let's just get melee defense, I think that's okay. And let's grab quick hands. Yeah, let's grab quick hands. Crackalack. A big question mark as to what Crackalack will end up being exactly. We know for sure, no matter what the bro ends up being, we're going to take dodge. And so given the low rolls everywhere except for initiative, I think I'm okay with just getting kind of a +1 roll to defenses along with the extra speed. I think that's okay. And here it'll either be Colossus or 9. I think, again, kind of no matter what he ends up being, he's gonna take both. I think we'll go ahead and grab 9 then. Fencer? Probably not. If we get a named fencing sword, and it has to be a good one, we might make a fencer. Otherwise, we're not gonna waste a good bro on that. All right. So actually, this is gonna be a place where I am going to call it for the morning because my wife just made breakfast. And I'm gonna go enjoy some breakfast and then spend some quality time with the fam and get some stuff done around town. And so, I think that'll be it for me. I'll send you over to Brendley. Looks like he's playing some, a fresh Poacher's Run. Pretty exciting. Skip breakfast and stream another hour? Nah. All right, so to all of you, wherever you are in the world, whether 'tis day or night, make it a good one. Ta-ta.